Hey guys, Jed for Aussie Hunting, Fishing, Camping. This week I got the new thermal scope. It's a Guide TU650 P. It's on the Hikmicro push button 223 to replace my Hikmicro Thunder TH35, which I've had for 2 years. All up with the add-ons that I bought with the Thunder, because it's a clip-on. I've got 2 different adapters to use it on daytime scopes to turn them into a thermal. I've got the rail here that is used to use it as and the eyepiece to use it as a scope on its own. So it all together was about $4,500, which is exactly the same as this. I think the Guide was $4,560. So this week I did a field test on the Thunder, the last run with the Thunder. Took it out and got a few pigs, and then I sighted this in and took it out for a field test as well, just to give you a bit of a look at the difference between the two, in case anyone's looking at getting into the thermal game and wanting to know the difference and the pros and cons. A couple of things you won't see in the tests is the zoom. The zoom on the Guide is much better. It goes up to 30 times magnification. Not all that useful because you can't see very well. The image quality is not very good at that sort of magnification. But the Hikmicro only goes up to 8, so there's a fair bit of difference there. The other disadvantage for me, at least, the Hikmicro does not record with sound, so I had to wear a GoPro at the same time and then sync up the sound between the GoPro sound and the video from the thermal, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And just from my limited experience with sighting it in and the first run with this, it seems like this Guide is more accurate, tighter groupings, more reliably on target. The Guide has a rangefinder, so you can see what distance you're shooting at, which you didn't have in the Thunder, and it always makes you a bit hesitant about exactly where on the animal to shoot in case it's further away than you think it is. Apart from that, yeah, watch the videos, see what you think, and leave any feedback in the comments. Thank you.
Alright, just before 5 AM, I'm out here at my uncle's place, going for a run with the thermal, see if I can find some pigs. This should be the last test drive of the Hikmicro Thunder. Just got a new thermal, so next time hopefully I'll have that up and running, but today I'm still with the old one. Still hear a few of them in there somewhere. A few of those spotty ones. I can still hear one grunting up there. Don't know where their mother was. A bunch of piglets on their own. Yeah, don't think there's any others around. There's a few of those really close shots, I think, just must have gone over their head. It's fairly high set, this thermal, so I think at close range it's a fair bit higher than the rail. Anyway, did the job. 5 little piglets. I don't think there was any more. I'll just have a look up the rows on the way back to get the ute. Oh, we're working my uncle up anyway. Sorry about that. Well, certainly illustrates the useful capacity of the thermal. It's a bit of a game changer in hunting. Some of those pigs were about 3 or 4 metres from me at one stage there and had no idea I was there. As long as you're downwind from them, you can sneak up on pigs to where you can nearly put the gun on their head. Me head torch this time. There's some tiny buggers. Alright, got it fairly close at about 70 metres. I just put a heat bead on there, the Hikmicro thermal target. Just gonna see if I can zero it right in. Okay, just slightly low. So I'll freeze that, and then actually I'll just adjust the y-axis for now. Owen it down a little bit. Okay, that will do. Unfreeze, have another shot. Can't see where that went, so I think I might have to go and have a look. Yeah, that was on target, so I took it out another 10. I'll put 2 more through it there. I might have jerked that last one a little bit, but yeah, first one was on the target. It's about a 4 centimetre square
Second one I did jerk to the right a little bit, I think. I'm just going to adjust. The first one was slightly below it, so I am going to adjust it down a little bit. Freeze it again. Other way. That should do. Put another one through it. Better make it two. Get some more rounds out. I'll just go and see where that one went before I did that. Alright, doing the first little test run with the new thermal guide TU650 P. Just trying to get the focus right. Gonna try a few different colours for a few minutes each. At the moment this is just a white hot. I was gonna do a hunt at the same place that I did the last one with the Hikmicro, but there's some other hunters out there tonight, so I've come out here to the corn block where I've been getting a few pigs in the last few months. Let's see if there's anything in here. Just gonna try the next colour. So that's black hot. That was a wallaby that we just saw jump off
of an issue with the focusing at different distances. Gotta keep adjusting that focus if I'm looking at different distances. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. No pigs out tonight, unfortunately.
So that's the field test done on the Hikmicro Thunder T35 versus the Guide TU650 P. It's a bit disappointing. I couldn't find any pigs to shoot with the new one. I've been out 5 times this week looking for pigs and haven't come across any. They've been a bit quiet, so I did see some animals, so you can see what they will look like through the thermal. I just didn't really show you any actual shooting with it, apart from sighting it in. I do believe it sights in with better accuracy than the Hikmicro, considering that with the different adapters to be able to use the Hikmicro as a clip-on and all the separate battery charger, rails, eyepiece, everything together was actually the same price as I paid for the Guide. I do believe the Guide is a better unit for that sort of money. If you're looking to get into thermal hunting cheaper, Hikmicro Thunders do come in 2 cheaper versions, the T18 and the T25. The T18 I think is about half the price of the Thunder, it's less than $2,000. So that's a good way to get into thermal hunting. They still do the job. My brother-in-law's got a T25, I've used it. It's not quite as good definition in the picture, particularly over a bit more range, but most of your thermal hunting, at least to start with, is going to be fairly close range anyway. It does make it very easy to get in and stalk up on animals. Bit of a game changer in that regard. Alright, if you enjoyed this video or got any useful information out of it, please like and subscribe. Still trying to build the channel, get some income from it. I appreciate everyone who has already and is commenting on the video. If you'd also, we'll have a bit of a vote in the comments on this video about which colour scheme you like best on the new thermal. Whatever gets the most votes, I will try and use that colour scheme from now on when I'm hunting with it for the upcoming videos. Thank you, like, subscribe, share. Cheers.